All right, so welcome. We're going to be talking a little bit about your business and how it is that you could compete out there with a unique value proposition that is not necessarily only that my price is lower. So check this out, right? There's normally three buckets that you could compete in. The first one, obviously, and it is the easiest one and the least rewarding one, is that you can be cheaper than the competition. The second one is that you can be faster than the competition, which is it's a nice place to be. And the third one is that you can be better than the competition, right? Now, it's easiest to be cheaper. It's okay to be faster. And it's really difficult to prove that you're better. But let me just tell you about being cheaper and why this is not a win for your business. And why, in fact, it's normally a race to the bottom. And I call it in my classes, it's a race to zero. So when it is that you look at your normal value chain, I'm not talking about those complex ones, but the normal value chain would normally have the retail space down to the base. And Warren Buffett, who's one of the greatest persons in investing, he always talks about he loves to invest in businesses that has a moat around it, right? Which means that not much persons could actually enter into the business, and there's of course a lot of edges that they have. Now, the retail space, somehow it is the easiest to get involved into, right? But there's also the least distance between where you can make a certain amount of margin. And again, it depends. This is a normal value chain, doesn't apply to certain businesses and service and so on, right? So above retail, what you'll normally have is probably distribution. I'm just going to scribble it here. What you're going to have above here is probably wholesale. Above here, you're probably going to have manufacturing. Above here, you might have something like sourcing. And to the top, you might have your raw materials. Now, what it is that you'll realize is if it is that you look and you analyze certain products, you'll see actually something that looks like this. So you might have like a $25 here, $25 retail price, $20 here, $15 here, $10 here, $5 here, maybe even a $2 here. And basically, yes, you see that the biggest price is down here to the bottom at retail, but the margin is actually smaller at this stage than it is at the higher levels. Which means that when you decide to take slivers of price off of your retail price to compete, what you are negating is the companies that have way more distance on this value chain than you. So you might buy a 20 and then say, all right, I'm supposed to sell at 25, but I'll now sell at 23. And this is where you run into problems because somebody who has this business that actually manufactures and they also sell, they could drop their prices and simply watch you suffocate in your business because they have way more margin or they have other channels where it is that they're able to make revenue and value and so on. Similarly, Pepsi also owns, I believe it's like Frito-Lay and Cheetos and Doritos and all those snack businesses. So when somebody is trying to compete with them on that soft drink level, they are making money in other spaces as well. So this is actually why even when you are now starting up your business and it's retail, you owe it to yourself to figure out how to get the best possible price and how to be able to make your business better so that you would not necessarily always compete on price and on cheaper. Stay blessed.